It's turned into a fun outing. I'm so glad I chose this. Well, what a difference 24 hours can make. It's gone from 35 degrees and stinking hot in Baku to, well, living up to its name of the city of wind. It's blowing a gale, drizzling, rainy, freezing cold. The kind of weather just makes you want to sit in a cafe and have a scone and a cup of tea. But I've decided a good way to deal with this sort of weather is potentially to go and try and find out the fires that burn around here. So Azerbaijan is known as the land of fire, and there's a place a bit out of town that I'm not sure how much my heart's in it, but I'll try to get there. Got to take a couple of different modes of public transport and whatnot. I'm not sure, left it too late in the day. Hey, don't judge me if I give up. So anyway, we'll go and see how we go. First stop is not off to a good start. So no entry. So we'll go find an entry into the subway. Baku's got a metro system. That wasn't a good way to start the adventure, was it? Oh, okay. What else? No, I said that before and everything's gone wrong. What else can go wrong? There's another entrance up here. Hopefully this is the way in. Yeah, well, looks like we're onto it. We're onto it now. Gyros! Hey, you're anti-gyrossing. Oh, they're breaking the rules. How do we get a ticket? No, oh no, oh no. Let's try this machine. This is off to a terrible start. I'm getting absolutely nowhere. There's nobody sells tickets. You've only got a bank of machines here that do not have anything in English. So I'm very close to just going bugger it, I'm going to a cafe. And after a small lapse in concentration, we have the, when in doubt, read the instructions. Still not ideally clear. Up the top here, you will have a little bit of English. It's only very faint. Like, come on guys, make this. And then you can go through. You have to actually buy a card, so you don't get a ticket. So we're not in Soviet land anymore. You've got to get yourself a ticket that will cost you 2 manat, and then you have to load credit onto it. I don't know how much credit you need. I have no idea what a trip costs, so I'll just put a couple of manat on it, and we'll see how we go. Come through the little turnstiles. It would seem that I have enough credit on it, so there we go. Futuristic. It's a pretty easy to read board here. I'm at Sahil, which is close to the end. I've already sort of pinpointed a lot of the places I've got to get to, so I've got one stop. So this stop called 28 May, so let's head there.
Doors are closing. Next station is
Oh, look at this wood grain, it's lovely. Well, I lied to you. I didn't go on for one stop, I had to go on for 5. Hopefully I'm at the correct one, Koroglu station. But I've got to get a bus, hopefully from here. And a lot of the other subways I've been on, you just sort of pick which way to go and figure it out when you get up to the surface. Luckily they got the directions, exit that way, says this is where the buses are, and that way something else. So let's go this way. Look at it, it's all starting to come together, isn't it? Such a well-oiled plan. Here we go, exit the bus stops, Baku suburbs. Well, I don't want to go to the Baku suburbs. I was really hoping it would say exit to Fire Mountain or something or other, but we'll see how we go. Our station. Man, this weather's just getting worse and worse. I might just go hide out in the subway for the rest of the day. It's bloody drizzling, windy. Okay, let's try and find, there's buses here. I've got to try to get a bus. I don't know if I told you guys where I'm actually trying to get to. It's a place called Yanar, Fire Mountain. And it seems like a mountain on fire. Sounds like a deliciously warm place to be right now. So it's gonna work out perfect. Hey, 217, woo! Check this shit out. Let's get on. Hello. Yanar? This one here? No. Oh, I gotta go 3 streets that way. Not 217? No. Okay, alright. Well, all the information that I've been working off just been thrown out the window. I got told catch bus 217 and he's like, nah, not gonna happen. So 3 somethings. I don't know what he said. 3 leap years ahead, we'll figure it out. Right, again, it's starting to come together, starting to piece it together. There's multiple platforms. I'm pretty sure he was talking about platform 3. Probably at platform 3 is where I got to board the bus 217, so it's probably just parked up so we could have a fag. And then you can't say fag, you can't say that in this day and age. Let's get to platform 3. 1, 2 and a 3. Easy peasy. Number 3, 217. Boop. Well, there goes bus 217. What? Alright, we've missed him. Well, I'm in a little cube. There's lots of little cubes all around the place. They're cute cubes. We're out of the rain, we're out of the wind, and from here I can watch where the bus was. So 217 was parked here while I was waiting way up the other end, because there's platforms 3A and 3B. Doesn't really tell you which platform it's going to go on, so I can watch the happenings from here and then leap on my opportunity when it comes, or just stay here. Yanar? Okay, we're on. Yanar, here we come. That's better be good. We're off with our fellow Yanardagians. So that little card that you buy, you put your credit on it, it'll work for these. I mean, this is just like an old Soviet Mashutka or something like that, pretty similar, but it's got modern technology. So, no cash needed. Cash, no. So I don't know if you guys can see that. The bus is pretty packed now, mainly because that bus that I missed, 217, we passed back there, crashed. So their passengers are now on this one here, so wasn't that a little bit, well, maybe lucky I wasn't on that one. But the scene out here, unfortunately I can't get a good look at it because I'm too tall, but what you can see is just endless fields of nodding donkeys, which are for oil mining, which is where Azerbaijan gets as well. So that's what you guys are missing, that's what I'm missing on seeing. So nodding donkeys, you. to actually change buses. Bus 217 doesn't go the entire way. Then had to get on to bus 147, which I didn't know about, but we got here in the end. Here we are. Looks like they've built a bit of a tourist information centre, so it took longer to get here than I thought. It's now 6 p.m. Bloody miserable weather. So anyway, let's go see what Yanar is all about. Right, 9 minute will get you in here. Look at this, they've built this flash new cafeteria area, tourist information. What the heck is this? Some kind of stand-up buggy thing. And the one thing that we are all here for, Burning Mountain. It's more, I mean, look, Burning Mountain sounds a lot more impressive than potentially what we're seeing now. It's more of a little hill that's alive. The hills are alive. The sound of fire. The story has it that a shepherd around here in 1950 discarded a cigarette that set the hill on fire. And here we go. So this is coming up through a seam. We're on a peninsula here, which is what Baku is built on. And this entire area is all, a lot of oil, natural, this is natural gas burning here. There's oil, natural gas, methane, things like that. So it's a very rich area for mining, the oil and gas industry. And it's all sitting, just boiling around, sitting around under the surface. Wow, it's just funny, this weather is coming in worse and worse. It's starting to piss down with rain now. Yanar means burning mountain. It's not quite a mountain that's on fire anymore. Maybe at one stage it was 1,000 years ago. But yeah, this is this part of the world has been known for millennia as the land of fires. These would have been burning all over the place. So it's terrible weather to be out here. But anyway, fires such as this one behind me spawned the birth of fire worshipping, which was the Zoroastrian religion. The people back then couldn't understand why huge amounts of this peninsula and this part of the world just erupted into fire. It didn't make sense to them, so they decided to put a spiritual meaning to it and worship it. Even back in Baku, some people believe that Maiden Tower was for fire worship. And I guess it's mankind's constant to put a higher meaning, spiritual meaning to things that they don't understand. It's happened forever. People have like worshipped stars, planets, things that we didn't understand. Things that we didn't understand at one point, such as the Northern Lights, I guess. Many people have put religious aspects to that. And but then you find out science knows. It's a gas, it's flammable, there was fire, it ignited. We know why the Northern Lights are there, we know why the stars and the planets are there. So, you know, those sorts of things have fallen out of, I guess, religious favour. But there are other things that I guess we don't understand. That I guess I'm not a religious person, so things that people don't understand, they want to put a supernatural aspect to it. I just put it down to shit happens. People say it's fate or inshallah or, you know, it's God's will or whatever. If it can't be immediately explained, then there must be a higher power. There's many people's understanding. And for millennia, people thought that things like this is gods. The gods have done this and they probably sacrificed people onto it. It's just a flammable gas. Anyway. Okay, that's that. Oh dear God. Now I've got, I guess, there's no bus shelter here. Okay, you've got this fantastic facility that you've put. How about you put a bus shelter for those that use public transport to get here? So now I get to, in this bloody terrible weather, stand here and wait for, I don't know. I've got no idea when the next bus is going to come my way. Shit, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oh, the best bus better not come now. There's traffic coming. Ah, God. But if you want to come here by public transport, you can stand out here in the freaking pouring rain. God. Well, this has ruined the joy of it, hasn't it? There could be another hour before another bus. So, oh, I got the shits on now. I've got a kilometre to go to a train station. So, oh shit, a kilometre. Oh God, oh! Azerbaijan government, if you're listening, put a fucking bus stop and maybe a decent public transport system in, because this is what your tourists are having to deal with. Still running. I think I'm just going to run back to Baku. It's getting dark. Running past a cemetery. It's turned into a fun outing. I'm so glad I chose this rather than sitting in a warm cafe having cheesecake and coffee. Oh, I could do with a freaking big ass Yanar dog right about now. Soaking wet, freezing cold.